Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Bum, bum, bum. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Whatever
What
happened to predictability? The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. You miss your old familiar friends and waiting just around the bend. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a heart, there's a heart. I'm here to hold on to. Everywhere you look, everywhere there's a face of somebody who needs you. When you're lost out there and you're all alone, a light is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look. Bum bum. Hello, my name's Ryan.
Hi, it's Greg.
And this is episode 2 of a Fuller House experience. We previously looked at episode 1. It's really good. Back for episode 2. Excited for more Full House, to talk about more Full House.
Yeah.
So let's dive into it. Episode 2 is titled Moving Day. So Max, who's the middle child, wakes Stephanie up. DJ says, enjoy your breakfast bottle. Enjoy your breakfast bottle. The most important bottle of the day. The audience laughed at this. I was not aware it was a joke. Apparently it was a joke.
Okay.
That just surprised me. Enjoy your breakfast bottle. It's the most important bottle of the day. I didn't know if that was a reference to something. Anyway, it just caught me off guard. Stephanie says, I'm a night person. You know, when the clubs are going off, bottles are popping, people are hooking up. Yep. A line she said.
Their Xboxes.
Yeah, and then she says, they're Xboxes, because DJ's like, there are obviously kids here. Why would you say that?
Like, she didn't understand that she can't say that in front of all these kids?
I guess so. DJ, for some reason, hasn't told the boys that the Gibblers are moving in.
It's ridiculous.
Why would she not tell them?
Like, her character is supposed to be this, like, mom that's always on top of stuff, but she didn't tell them.
She says, I don't want to, lump too much on, but they're moving in that day. You should probably tell them.
Yeah. It's be much worse. There's
fridge comedy. That's the fridge scene, where DJ and Stephanie go to the fridge.
Yeah, multiple fridge jokes.
Yeah, I think that's why they said, that's where they said, I don't want to overwhelm the boys or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Ramona calls the Tanners the whitest family in America at the door.
Yes.
They make a Frozen joke, I think. And this is the moment where I realized what DJ's last name is now. And by extension, what the kid's last name is. And that name is Fuller.
Mm-hmm.
Their last name is Fuller. Like Fuller House. That's their last name, is Fuller. It's Fuller. Their last name is Fuller. Like Fuller House. They couldn't come out. This isn't even a pun. This doesn't even qualify as a pun.
And it wasn't, I don't think it was necessary.
No, just come up with like Smith.
It's not a reference to the original series.
It's a reference to the title of the show.
Like they just threw it in there.
Their last name, it's DJ Fuller. There's a Frozen reference. Ramona, we got that. The Gibblers come in. Kimmy drops her bags and yells, "Home sweet home." Jackson says the line, "Ugh, jelly bean filled cauliflower in my butt." I don't remember what that's a reference to.
Oh, it's because when DJ was trying to break the news to him,
yeah,
he said, "Oh, it's just like cauliflowers that are filled with jelly beans." And then that was how right when Kimmy walked in the door, that's how she was trying to break the news as fast as she could.
Oh.
She's like, cauliflower is filled with jelly beans. And then Kimmy ran through the door.
That wouldn't be good. That would taste bad.
It would be rough.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember that. I just remembered him saying that line.
Yeah. Because, bad news that ends up being good.
Right.
Yeah. It's like, it looks like cauliflower, but it tastes like jelly. Yeah.
Beans. Okay. Great. So that's funny then. Max says, the mouth on that kid, which is, this is a Full House trope of children speaking like adults. The writers of Full House love this. Michelle did it all the time. Stephanie did it when she was younger, where they would say things adults would say, but they're kids, and so it's funny. They love that, and that continues with Max times 1,000.
Yeah.
This kid sucks. Kimmy's gonna be living in the attic. She awkwardly rolls a fat head of herself on the wall. I think Andrea Barber had some trouble rolling the fat head on the wall. It looked clumsy. They probably shouldn't have used the first and only take.
That's true, but you can't unroll a fat head.
Yeah, no, that's true.
It would lose its stickiness.
Especially on this show, that would require 30 seconds of extra time. Later, Jackson and DJ talk about Jackson's boy cave.
I guess a reference to a man cave, but it sounds much worse.
That made it through the edits. Edits. I just said there's edits on this show.
That's the biggest joke of all.
I just wrote down Max sucks. I don't remember what this is a reference to. It's true, though. Ramona, who's revealed to be half Argentinian, which is probably going to end up being one of her 3 traits, is the fact that she can speak Spanish.
Yeah, she was doing that on the phone.
Yeah, she was doing that. He takes Jackson's room, and the 2 boys will share. So that mirrors the first episodes of Full House with Stephanie and DJ.
Yeah.
That's a theme in this episode and this entire show. There's an emergency at the pet clinic, and Stefan and Kimmy, who declare themselves Team DJ, they start fighting. Max says, "I've wanted to be the man since I was the baby."
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he said that line.
Wow.
And that's another great kid speaking like an adult moment.
Yep.
I haven't figured out his character yet, other than the fact that he loves obscure references. Not even obscure, just random references. He then shrugs. I remember that. He shrugs, and a lot of characters have shrugged after delivering terrible lines. And I think that's the actor's way of saying help. And I think it's the actor's way of saying, like, I know.
Apologizing to the
audience.
audience.
Like, it's more Full House.
Yeah,
sorry.
Blame the writers.
Blame the writers. I didn't write this. It's like Candace Cameron, DJ, did it after the first Trump line. She shrugged.
She walked away.
It's a huge shrug.
Yeah.
So Tommy's got a stinky diaper. Uncle Jesse comes into the kitchen.
Another huge applause.
Oh yeah.
As if he didn't show up in the first episode.
They just didn't see him. He says he forgot his guitar. He makes another fourth wall breaking joke about the sappy music in Full House.
The strings.
Says, whenever they would hug, he felt like there was music. Great, another fourth wall breaking weird joke from Jesse. Stephanie gives Max a talk. I forget about what.
It was about the fact that he doesn't want to move in with Max.
Right, okay.
And so she was saying, when I was your age, I was going to, DJ was going to move in with me.
Right.
And so DJ, his mom, ran away.
Yes.
She didn't say where.
Yeah.
Which ended up, it just was the garage.
Right.
She said ran away.
Yeah. I didn't bother remembering that. Stephanie and Jesse swap catchphrases, which was weird. She says, "Have mercy." Really seductively to Jesse. And then Jesse says, "How rude."
And also what's the last thing you should say to him at the end of a speech?
Oh, no.
Is it "have mercy"?
Yeah. Right.
No, of course not.
How rude. Why would you say "how rude"?
Both of them are strange.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Right. So then diaper changing. There's a selfie joke.
First of multiple
in this show. Selfies are funny. Yeah.
They're
Selfies are funny.
Yeah. Compared to Bullwinkle.
Max says, "Unleash the Kraken" when talking about the diaper. Not even the correct line, by the way. That is not what the line is from that movie. They're referencing Clash of the Titans. Or is it Wrath? I think it's Clash.
Okay.
When Liam Neeson says, "Release the Kraken." And they couldn't even bother looking it up because they said, "Unleash the Kraken."
Okay, they said unleash. All right. Wow.
That's fine, though. There's a two Michelle's joke. Stephanie says, I changed so many diapers that I felt like there were two Michelles. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, another fourth wall.
Stephanie loses the phone in the diaper. Don't even understand how you can do that.
Like, the physics that would be involved to drop it in there.
Just the lack of attention. She's obviously not doing a good job changing a diaper if she doesn't even notice her large phone getting lost. Baby farts.
It's always funny.
Angry Birds joke. Butt dial joke.
Yeah.
The butt dial joke was weird too because she said, she's talking to DJ on the phone. She's holding the baby up in the diaper, right? The phone was in the diaper. And she says, "Oh, I'm getting another call." And DJ says, "Who's calling you right now?" And Stephanie says, "I don't know. It might be a butt dial." What? How's that an answer to that question?
How could you possibly?
They just really needed felt the need to shove that butt dial joke in there.
I mean, I thought it was a pretty good joke. Just there was no reason to say it. There's no context that would allow it.
I disagree. I disagree on the good joke.
All right.
There's a terrible green screen of Jesse driving.
Oh yeah.
Awful. I don't understand with all the technology how
Yeah.
green screens can still look that bad. He's driving. He's singing "Hunka Hunka Burnin' Love."
Mm-hmm.
Jackson's in the back seat because they saw he was sneaking out while Jesse and Stephanie were hitting on each other. Jesse he pops out. Jesse tells Jackson. It's Jackson, right? It's not the other kid. I forget. I think it's
This is Jackson.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wrote down Max.
And aren't they? Wasn't he on the phone with Becky?
Yeah. I think that's later.
Okay.
Later on in that scene. Jesse tells Jackson about how living with women teaches you valuable lessons, and then he proceeds to insult his wife.
Yeah.
So obviously he didn't learn a lot. Insults his great wife by saying her cooking sucks, and then he's on the phone with her, like leaving a message he's leaving a message.
Yeah, because he was like, "Oh, this song is so good."
Yeah, he felt the
He's
need
like
to call
singing
her
it to her
to say that he was listening to a song. Anyway, yeah, Jesse's a terrible person. He disrespects women. DJ comes in to the kitchen where Stephanie and Kimmy are. She's pissed at them because she's pissed at Teen DJ, what they're called, because she knows that Jackson is with Jesse, and Stephanie and Kimmy don't realize it, and they think he's upstairs.
Yeah.
There's a big discussion. She says something. You shouldn't have done that.
Mm-hmm. Well, she was playing a game with them at first.
She's being real coy.
She was happy that she knew and they didn't.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, where's Jackson? You guys have been so good today. You
right.
know,
Yeah, she's being shady about it.
like it's a horrible thing. I don't know why she was being so
Well,
goofy
I mean, she
about
does
it.
know that he is safe. To be fair,
That's true.
to
That's
DJ.
true. That's
Jesse
true.
did call. Jesse comes in at the perfect moment when they're like, "Oh, where is he?" And then he comes, boom, right in. Sitcom magic. There's a big discussion in the living room. Yeah, something. You shouldn't have done that. Something. You're gonna get so much closer. This is to Max and Jackson about living together.
Okay.
Something. Group hug. The music comes on.
Mm-hmm. Strings.
Jesse comes in, references the music, and he says, "Oh, I knew there were strings or something."
Yep.
And the episode ends.
Very bizarre. Because before there was like a subtle thing.
Right.
This is blatantly the character knows it's a show.
Yeah. It's
Getting
weird.
creepier and creepier.
And it's probably gonna get worse
Yeah.
because they're gonna run out of actual jokes, so they're just gonna be relying on self-reference.
Mm-hmm.
So another roller coaster of a ride.
Yeah.
Fuller House. Anything stand out to you in this episode?
Well, I'm starting to understand the dynamic of how they're going to bring back the original characters one by one.
Right.
And they each have their own episode.
Right.
And that's going to be like their personal goodbye.
Yeah. I guess. Well, they'll probably be recurring. I mean, they'll probably be in like
so.
season 2 and stuff like that.
I really hope so.
I wonder how long the drive is from San Francisco to Los Angeles, because they've been making that a ton, and
No.
San Francisco's in northern California, I believe, and I believe LA is in south.
LA is right by Mexico.
Yeah, so
Besides,
that is
San Diego's below it. You know,
that's
it's
gotta
right
be
there.
a lot. We'll look it up between now and next episode.
I'm
see
thinking like
just how much-
2-hour drive.
I
maybe-
think it's got to be more.
Oh, because it's like Philly to Pittsburgh.
big state. Yeah, it's got to be
Probably
at
like
least
5-6
We'll
hours.
look it up, and we'll see how much these people are driving just to like pick up lost sunglasses and stuff. They find it
Guitar.
dumbest, or just to babysit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll find out. This has been another episode of a Fuller House experience. Thanks for listening. Hope to see you next time for another journey into the Fuller House universe. Thank you.